Welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support for when the divorce process has finished. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics related to post-divorce. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of life after divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
And welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to go ahead and get into a topic that many individuals face on their post-divorce journey: reconnecting with family and friends after the divorce is final. Divorce can bring a significant change, not only in your relationship with your ex-spouse, but also in your broader social circle. Rebuilding connections with friends and family becomes crucial as you embark on this new chapter of your life. We're going to start with, how important it is to recognize that relationships evolve, and your support system may have shifted during the divorce process or even before. Reconnecting with friends and family is an opportunity to strengthen existing bonds and forge new connections. Let's start with friends. Friendship may have taken a back seat during the difficult times of divorce. Reach out to old friends and initiate conversations. Share your experiences and let them know how much their support means to you. Genuine communication is the key to rebuilding these connections. Consider organizing casual get-togethers, whether it's a coffee date, a dinner, or a simple walk in the park. Spending quality time together can rekindle the friendship flame. Be open about your experiences, but also take an interest in their lives. A two-way conversation lays the foundation for stronger connections. Let's talk a bit about reconnecting with family. Divorce can sometimes strain family dynamics, but it's important to approach these relationships with openness and understanding. Start by having honest conversations about your experiences, feelings, and expectations moving forward. Family gatherings can be an excellent opportunity to reconnect. Whether it's a family dinner, holiday celebration, or a simple weekend gathering, participating in shared activities can help rebuild bonds. Focus on the positive aspects and shared history you have with your family members. It's important to set realistic expectations. Not every relationship will pick up right where it left off, and that's all right. Patience and understanding are key as you navigate the process of reconnecting. Give relationships the time they need to grow and evolve naturally. Consider reaching out to mutual friends as well. These individuals may have been a part of your social circle during your marriage, and maintaining those connections can also be valuable. Shared experiences can provide a sense of continuity and familiarity during this period of change. In conclusion, reconnecting with friends and family after divorce is a multifaceted process that requires effort, patience, and open communication. It's an opportunity for growth, not only in your personal life, but also your support network. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Many individuals have faced similar challenges and successfully rebuilt their social connections. Seek support when needed, whether through therapy, support groups, or counseling services. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. Reconnecting with friends and family is a vital aspect of your post-divorce journey, and I hope these insights inspire you to take proactive steps in rebuilding and nurturing those important relationships. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, my contact information is in the description. Please feel free to reach out via email or call. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Until next time. Good day and welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce, where we explore the journey of self-discovery and empowerment after the end of a marriage. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. Today, we're going to look into a topic that is close to the hearts of many listeners: spending quality time with your kids after the divorce is final. I don't have to say this, but divorce is a life-altering experience, and it's critical to navigate the post-divorce landscape with intention and resilience. One aspect that deserves our attention is the relationship with our kids. How can we forge strong bonds and create meaningful moments amidst the changes? It's essential to acknowledge the impact of divorce on children. They too are navigating a new reality, and their emotions may mirror our own. Open communication becomes very, very key. Be honest about the changes, reassure them of your love, and create a safe space for them to express their feelings. Now, let's take a little time here to talk about spending quality time with your kids. Time becomes a precious commodity, and how we use it can significantly impact our relationships. It's not about the quantity, but the quality of the moments we share. Here are a few ideas to make those moments count. Number one, establish routines. Predictability can be a sense of security to your children. Set up regular visitation schedules and stick to them, whether it's a weekly dinner, a movie night, or a weekend adventure. Consistency helps build trust and connection. Number two, be present. When you're with your kids, put away distractions. Turn off your phone, silence notifications, and be fully engaged in the moment. Quality time is about making memories together, and that requires your full attention. Number three, find common interests. Discover activities that you both enjoy and can participate in together. Whether it's a shared hobby, a sport, a creative project, finding common ground fosters a sense of unity and strengthens your bond. Number four, embrace the ordinary. Quality time doesn't always have to be about the grand or extravagant. Simple moments like cooking together, playing board games, or just having a heart-to-heart conversation can be incredibly meaningful. And finally, number five, encourage open communication. Create an environment where your children feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and emotions. Be good listeners, validate their feelings, and provide guidance when needed. As you embark on this journey of redefining your relationship with your kids post-divorce, remember that it's okay to seek support. Whether it's through therapy, counseling, or sharing experiences with friends, having a support system can make the transition smoother for both you and your children. Finishing up here, spending quality time with your kids after divorce is just not about the activities you do together. It's about building a foundation of love, trust, and understanding. Embrace the opportunity to create new memories and cherish the moments that contribute to the growth of a stronger, more resilient family unit. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Should you have any questions, feel free to contact me, whether it's on the topic today or financial planning issues. My information is in the podcast description. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Until next time, all the best. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today, we're going to explore a topic that many divorced parents face: navigating the unique challenges of your child turning 16 after the divorce is final. Divorce, as we know, is a complex journey, and as time passes, new milestones arise that require careful consideration. Your child turning 16 is a pretty significant event, and as a parent, it's natural to reflect on how this impacts both them and you. First, it's important to acknowledge the emotional landscape. Turning 16 is a milestone often associated with newfound independence. And for a teenager, it can be a time of self-discovery and identity formation. As a divorced parent, how can you navigate this stage with sensitivity and support? One aspect to consider is the role of vehicles. Getting a driver's license is a rite of passage for many teenagers, and it comes with a set of challenges and responsibilities. As a divorced parent, coordinating this process may require additional communication and collaboration. Communication is key. Keep the lines open with your co-parent, discussing the practical aspects of your teenager getting a driver's license. Who will provide the driving lessons? How will you share the responsibilities and costs associated with purchasing a vehicle? Remember, it's about the well-being of your child. Focus on creating a unified front. Even if you and your ex-spouse have differences, your teenager will benefit from seeing their parents working together to support their growth and development. Now, let's talk about the emotional side. Turning 16 is a time of increased independence for your child, and having a vehicle adds another layer to that independence. It's essential to balance trust and guidance, set clear expectations and boundaries while allowing room for them to navigate their newfound freedom responsibly. As a divorced parent, you might find that the dynamics between households play a significant role in these discussions. Ensure both parents are on the same page when it comes to rules, curfews, and expectations related to driving. Consider the financial aspects as well. Purchasing and maintaining a vehicle can be costly. Discuss how you and your co-parent will share these expenses to ensure that your child's driving experience is both safe and economically feasible for both households. In conclusion, the journey of a child turning 16 after a divorce brings unique challenges, especially when it comes to vehicles. Communication, cooperation, and shared commitment to your child's well-being are essential ingredients for successfully navigating this milestone. Remember that you are not alone in facing these challenges. Reach out for support, whether it's through parenting resources, counseling, or connecting with other divorced parents who have been through similar experiences. I'd like to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, A New You After Divorce. Your journey as a parent post-divorce is ever evolving, and each milestone presents an opportunity for growth and understanding. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, feel free to contact me using the contact information in the description. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Until next time, take care. Hi, and welcome to Breaking Ties, A New You After Divorce, the podcast where we navigate the challenges of staying afresh after the end of a significant life chapter. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional. Today, I'd like to get into a topic that many of our listeners have been curious about. When is the right time to start dating again after a divorce? Being that divorce is undoubtedly a challenging and emotionally taxing experience, as time passes, many find themselves contemplating the idea of opening their hearts to love once more. So how do you know when you're truly ready to take that step? Well, let's explore that today. Before we get into the intricacies of dating post-divorce, it's pretty important to take a moment to reflect on the past. Consider the reasons behind your divorce and the emotional toll it may have taken. Healing is a journey, and acknowledging the wounds of the past is the first step towards a healthier future. So, when should you consider dating again? The answer isn't a one-size-fits-all. It depends on various factors, such as the length of your marriage, circumstances surrounding the divorce, and most importantly, your emotional state. The healing process is different for everyone. Some might find solace in self-reflection, therapy, or spending quality time with friends and family. Others may take up new hobbies or travel to rediscover themselves. The key is to ensure you're not seeking a new relationship as a way to fill a void, but rather as an enhancement to your already fulfilling life. Consider this time as an opportunity for personal growth. Embrace self-love and learn from the lessons of your past. By doing so, you'll not only be better equipped for the future relationship, but also more attuned to the kind of partner who aligns with your newfound values and priorities. Now, let's talk about the signs that may indicate that you're ready to dip your toes back into the dating pool. First, trust your instincts. If you find yourself genuinely excited about the idea of meeting new people, forming connections, and exploring potential romantic interests, it might be a good sign that you are ready. Another critical aspect is emotional stability. If you can discuss your past relationship without overwhelming sadness or anger and have processed your emotions in a healthy manner, you are on the right track. Remember, your readiness to date is not defined by a specific timeline, but by your emotional preparedness. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought. The journey after divorce is a unique one for each individual. It's essential to prioritize your well-being, focus on self-discovery, and only pursue new relationships when you genuinely feel ready. Don't rush the process. And remember, this is your chance to redefine and rediscover the incredible person you are. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, feel free to contact me using the information in the description. Call, email, I will respond back to you as quickly as I can. Divorce is not the end of your journey. It is the start of your next great chapter. Until then, take care. Hello, and welcome to this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today happens to be one of those unique podcasting days. Today is Christmas. It's a day I celebrate with my kids, family, and girlfriend. And I understand not everyone celebrates this holiday. However, whichever holiday you celebrate during this time of year, the message really is still meaningful. It doesn't change a lot. It's, still that time of year of cheer and joy and sharing in people's company. Now, being that this is my after divorce podcast, it could be your first holiday divorced, or many have passed and you've just checked out this podcast, and I appreciate that. The goal of the day, I don't think really changes too much from year to year. A lot of it is creating lasting memories. And a way we do that a lot of times is through quality time, whether it's with kids, your children, friends, family. You really want to be in the moment, be engaged, create an atmosphere of joy and fun. You might even consider starting a new tradition or bringing back an old tradition that fell by the wayside when you were married. Nonetheless, you have the control to do and implement whatever you like and whatever you want the day to mean to you and whoever you celebrate it with. I'm here to share that things after divorce are different. Time is different, I think. Doesn't make it a bad experience, but I do think that once you get divorced, you feel time differently because you're not always around your kids. You're not always around your family. And so when you are, I think it's important to try to stretch that as long as you can. Just be right there, set up the environment, and enjoy your time together. I'd like to thank you for joining me today and all the days that I've done the podcast. I appreciate you checking it out. And I hope whichever holiday you have to celebrate is full of positive energy, laughter, and good times. Something to remember. I say it all the time, and I would be remiss if I didn't say it again today. If you need anything I can assist with, whether it's divorce related or financial matters, please reach out. I'm always happy to help. And with that, I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All the best.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce with Mike Fulkerson. For questions, please reach out to Mike via email in the description or give him a shout at 630-444-1410. Remember to subscribe, like, and follow.